Hi everyone, welcome to this pick a card reading. This reading is all about the full moon. So what is the full moon doing for you and what shifts can you expect after the full moon? So there's going to be 3 groups, so take a moment to pick group 1, 2 or 3. You can choose to listen to them all and just take what resonates. Then skip ahead to the timestamp in the description box below for your reading. Okay, we're going to start with group 1. So group 1, we're going to use the Everyday Witch Tarot for your reading. So first thing I'm getting straight away is that this full moon is like shadow time for you guys. So you or the person you're connected to, or both of you, you're really doing some deep soul work around this full moon. This is challenging. Like, I'm being given the word duality and like darkness. Like, you're really going like deep within yourself to find your own blocks. You truly are right now in like this shadow energy where you're seeing like a reflection in the water. So like you're seeing the reflection of what you need to work on. You're starting to see very clearly like what are the depths of your soul, like what is it that needs healing within yourself. There's a sense of mystery for group 1 around this full moon. Like there's a lot being revealed, or there's a lot which is going to be revealed after this full moon. Like right now it's quite a dark space that you're in, but this is going to shift. Like there is going to be a light shone in this shadow space. You're going to be reaching more commitment as well with like a person here. So I am seeing that as you commit to doing your shadow work, there is going to be deeper commitment within this connection. I feel like right now, group 1, there's a lot of silence around you because I'm just getting like stillness. So it might be that you're in no communication with someone, or you just feel the need to retreat. I love this. We have the Sun card though. So the fact that I'm seeing all this shadow energy for you right now, but then the Sun card has come out, is saying like, look, things are going to get better after this full moon. It's like the build up to the full moon is all you releasing any like toxicity, any like low vibrations. And after the full moon, things are going to get much better. There's going to be reason to celebrate here. You're so protected as well, group 1. I feel like some of you feel like you're struggling on your own, and it's like Spirit want you to know that you have guides and angels watching over you. You are protected. You're not doing this alone. There's a whole like team supporting you behind the scenes. Yeah, we have the Hierophant here. So this full moon is all about stillness, but there's huge changes coming after this full moon. Like group 1, I am getting, obviously I've not done the other groups yet, but for you, this is like a life turning point. This is some kind of experience which you have never experienced before. This is something new. Like you are finally seeing yourself. You're seeing your true self, and you're seeing where you've been blocking that from coming through. Like this is like facing your ego head on and healing it. You are making the decision to heal here. I feel like you're going to be connecting with a group of people who are going to support you as well. So group 1, you are going to start seeing more friendships blossoming after this full moon. People who are part of your soul tribe who are going to help you, and you're going to help them. You're going to support each other. Group 1, make sure you meditate with this full moon. Meditate, clear your energy. I'm just hearing this will pass. So whatever you're going through right now, Spirit wants you to know this is going to pass. It is going to get better. And there is more commitment as well coming in your relationships. The World. You've got 3 major arcanas out here. So group 1, this is huge. You are completing like the biggest cycle of your healing that you've completed to date. This is like a fresh cycle that's ready to begin after this full moon. There's winds of change here. There's structure being built. I'm seeing that there's more structure in your life. There's something more stable, something a lot more grounded here. You're going to be dipping your toe into something new. So I do see group 1, you're going to be starting to do some new things here. It could be that you're choosing to date as well. I'm seeing that you're going to put yourself back out there. There's more confidence. So you're going to commit more to to yourself. You're going to commit more to like your love life. So if you're in separation with someone right now, I see either that connection reaching more commitment, or you're going to be committing to putting yourself out there and having fun again. You know, you're doing something different. Whatever it is you've been doing over the last like 13, 14 months, that is going to change. You're doing something completely different. This has been going on for over a year, and this is the full moon where it changes for you. Yeah, you're finishing like a chapter of your life here with this full moon. This is really, really big, and it's very positive. It's like a graduation. I'm seeing like graduation now. So it is like you're leveling up, group one. You're coming out of the shadows and into the light. Coming out of like a very healing time. You know, you've been through a lot of healing, and you're coming out of that energy and moving towards... It is just moving towards the light. This is like your graduation. Yeah, look. We have the Hermit, the Nine of Swords with the Knight of Cups. So we have 2 nines here, which is all about completion, especially when we've got the World card as well. But the Hermit is like isolation, spiritual awakening. What you've been going through over the last, like, is over a year. It's a long time here. So what you've been experiencing for like 13, 14 months, like maybe even like a year and a half. It could very well be like 18 months that you've been going through this. You have been stuck in this like upward ascension journey. You know, you've been facing your shadows, doing a lot of deep soul healing, and there's a lot which is coming up now to be released with this full moon. And with the Knight of Cups, I am seeing there's love coming in here, whether this is new love or reconnecting with someone from the past. I'm just seeing that there's a lot of love entering. There's offers and opportunities, and you mustn't be scared. If this is someone new who's approaching you, Spirit's saying, you know, put yourself out there. Do not be scared. Accept this offer of love that's coming in, because it's been sent. It's been sent to you. Like, you don't have to be fearful of this person. Yeah, this is like sent to you from the divine. I feel a bit of fear around group one. It's like you spent so long in the shadows, but you're a little bit scared of putting yourself out there again. You're definitely kind of fearful of the light now. But that just takes some adjusting. Like, Spirit's saying, like, you are going to adjust to this. It just takes time. We have the Two of Pentacles, and it flew out with the Magician. And look at that infinity sign. Remember the eternal connection. You know, remember the connection you have with Spirit. You know, you are not going to be lost. You're not going to be left behind. The universe has your back. It's supporting you and protecting you. You know, remember the connection to all things. For some of you who are worried about, or like you're thinking about a soul connection you share, and there's someone new who's approaching you, Spirit's saying, look, you are going to have 2 options here. You're going to have choices, but stay in your power and you will know what to do. If love is coming towards you, that's because you're attracting it. So maybe that is a sign for you to just start something new, to try something different, do something you haven't done before. You have all the tools to succeed. Like, group one, honestly, I know I keep saying it, but this is major life changes. Like, this is a turning point in your life here. You're finding your power. You're putting yourself back in like a position of power, a position of authority. Do you know what? I'm being given the game Temple Run, and it's like you've been running for so long. Yeah, look, we've got the High Priestess. You've been running for so long that perhaps you've forgotten your own power. Like, you're so used to running, and like jumping over all these obstacles, but you're not quite sure what it feels like to not run. And Spirit's saying, like, look, just be still. Use this full moon just to be present in the moment and stop running, because you don't need to. You're safe, you're protected. The High Priestess is a card of mysteries. So you need to know that you don't know what the future holds. We might catch glimpses of the future, but the future is changing all the time based on what actions we take with our free will. So we always have the free will to choose our next step. So yes, whilst you might be trying to sense what is coming in the future, you don't know yet. You know, we only know like certain aspects. We can never tell what's really coming because things can change. So, you know, if you're worried about, you know, what is coming, Is this like soul connection, this person who's on your mind, is it going to work out? You can't worry about that anymore. You have to just live in the moment. You know, what love is around you now. Stop trying to sense what is coming with this person and just experience for now. There's definitely going to be two choices though for group one. I am seeing like you're going to have a decision to make here. Yeah, justice. Your reading is full of major arcanas, group one. There's balance being restored. I'm still getting two choices. We're going to be two people for group one. You know what to do. Like Spirit's saying, go within and you will know what to do. But you've got to live in the moment. And there's universal laws at play here, like the law of giving and receiving, the law of karma, the law of attraction. Like the world is governed by universal laws, and Spirit's saying, you know, acknowledge that and be aware of that and just know that everything is going to be okay. The universe does have a structure. There's a plan. Spirit's just saying, look, there's a plan. There's a plan here. But you're coming out of the shadows and towards the light. I feel like you've been living your life under a microscope, because I'm seeing a microscope now. So it's like you've been looking at things so closely that now Spirit's saying, look, step back. See this from a bigger picture, you know. Think about what can you do in this present moment. Stop trying to sense what is coming all the time. Stop trying to see things so closely. It's not helpful. Yeah, we have the Eight of Cups here, and I'm going to get one more card. The Queen of Wands. You're going to be letting something go. You're going to be moving away from something towards a position of power. Things are balancing out, and the universe definitely has your back right now. But you're definitely leaving something behind here. You're just trying to find some more meaning, some more purpose. This is you moving away from the shadow to the light. And you know what? If someone else is still stuck in the shadow energy, you kind of have to leave them there. You can't stay there just because the person you love is in the shadow. You've got to move towards the light, because do you know what? Maybe when you're in the light, that's what they then move towards. Maybe they're in the shadow all along because you are. You know, the mirroring here. So as you move to the light, this person might move to the light. And literally, who knows what is coming. But you're letting go of something and you're stepping into your power. I am being guided to get one more card. Yeah, there we go. Queen of Cups. Independence and love. Use contraception. I'm getting that through. Like, you're very fertile right now. Like, you're very fertile, and you have a lot of admirers here. There's love coming in. It's just up to you whether you accept it or not. You don't have to. I see you having a very relaxing time after this full moon. I see you taking some time to really just love yourself, like fall in love with yourself again. Okay, that's all I'm getting for group one. Let me just get some Soul Connections Journey cards. So I'm just going to get one Soul Connections Journey card for this full moon for group one. Yeah. I had a feeling this would come out. We have detachment. So it is time to really detach from this connection, to move towards the light, out of the shadows, and just really focus on yourself. Your person might be being quite quiet now, and that is because they're protecting you from their ego. They're protecting you from their own shadow side. So, you know, you have some decisions here to make, but this is a time of huge transformation, group one. Moving away from fear and towards enlightenment. Out of this hermit mode. Okay, that is all for group one. I'm going to move on to group two. Okay, group number two. Let me just sort my decks out. We're going to use the Mermaid Tarot for you guys. So group number two, what I'm seeing straight away is an egg cracking open. So I'm seeing that, you know, you're at a turning point as well, similar to group one, but this is something beginning to happen. This is like the birth of something. It's uncertainty. Like, I'm just getting that, you know, you're not quite sure what's inside this egg. Like, you can see that something is about to shift. There's going to be a change here, but there's a little bit of fear about what this change is. This is changing foundations. I'm getting like this is changing things from the bottom up. This full moon is cracking something open. This full moon, it really is. It's the beginning of something different. It's the beginning, and it's the beginning of the unknown. Like, you don't know what this is about. We have the King of Pentacles here with the Devil. So there's a sense of entrapment. There's a sense of fear here. I am getting like this uncertainty right now is creating some kind of fear for you, group 2. You know, you are unsure of what's coming, and as a result you do feel a little bit triggered by this. You want to know what it is that's kind of like changing in your life, and Spirit's saying, look, we're not going to reveal this just yet. This full moon is guiding you to really continue on your spiritual path here, like keep moving forwards. I'm getting that someone wants to communicate with you, but they don't know what to say to you, and you might end up having to speak up for yourself. I am getting, you might have to defend yourself here. It could be that someone comes in from quite a low vibrational place, and you're going to have to share your voice. You're going to be the one to really like speak up and defend yourself or defend your connection. If someone does start communicating with you around this full moon, they're doing it from quite like a fragile place, and it could very well be ego that is talking. Okay, we have the Three of Pentacles, and I am getting that, Spirit wants you to work together. This full moon is actually going to get you and this person on the same page, but this person has a lot to kind of like go through in their spiritual awakening, on their spiritual journey. So group 2, there could very well be someone who doesn't know what to say to you, but they're feeling a pull towards you. So they're coming in, and they're coming in from a place of fear, just like you right now are kind of in this fearful energy as well. Being a little bit scared of what is approaching, what is coming your way. This person is in that ego space as well. So this full moon is going to help you both talk things through. I do feel like you're going to be expressing yourself, but it might, you have to be very mindful. I feel like focus on the lessons you have learned and how you know to communicate. Don't let this person and their ego trigger you back into that low vibration. Make sure you stay nice and like vibrating high and express yourself authentically. And there will be an opportunity after this full moon for you to work together as a team. Yeah, we have the Hierophant. This is about clear expression and communication, group 2. The full moon is really testing you on what you've learned. This is like an exam for group 2. It's, you're feeling a little bit like nervous. You're feeling a little bit anxious and fearful. But you're walking into the exam hall. And you're going to ace it. It's going to be fine. But, you just need to remember what you have learned so far. Yeah, look, you've got the Moon card, and in this deck, she is literally speaking, she's singing, expressing herself. This full moon is a time of self-expression, group number 2. You're going to have to speak up for yourself. There's like a sense of persecution around group 2, so I feel like you're going to feel a little bit like people are against you, or, you're seeing a lot of ego around you, whether this is from your divine counterpart or it's from like other people close to you. You're going to have to defend yourself here and speak loud and clear. Don't shy away from this. This is your time to come out of the cave, group 2. It's your time to really express your authentic truth. We have the Magician. We have a lot of mages as well for group 2. It seems like this full moon is a very transformational time for the collective. With the Magician, you are coming into a place of power, but your power is in your voice, group 2. Your power and alignment comes from speaking up, not shying away from any kind of like difficult and awkward conversations. People are going to listen to you. Yeah. We have the Four of Swords here. There's a lot of people around you. This is like, be mindful of putting yourself in a coffin. Be mindful of kind of like burying yourself away or burying your head beneath the sand. Do speak up. Do speak nice and clearly. And know that you have a lot of people around you who are supportive. I'm getting that actually a lot of people just, they they're looking after you. Whilst it might not be what you want to hear, these people, they do have your best interests at heart. They're just not expressing it in the best way, or it's coming from quite a low vibrational place. But I am getting the people around you who are kind of annoying you at the moment. They do care about you. They don't want to see you get hurt again, is what I'm getting through. Yeah, we have a 2 of Pentacles, so it's quite similar to group 1 actually. I'm getting that people are going to be watching you. People are watching you around this full moon. You're going to be like commanding attention. And we have the Strength card with the 10 of Wands. So group 2, you need to really use your strength right now. You know, you need to free yourself from this energy. You need to move forwards. You have so much strength within yourself that you can continue going. This isn't about giving up right now. This is about persevering. You know, the 10 of Wands is normally a message to put the burdens down, but I'm just getting that you need to just keep going with this. You just need to keep moving forwards because you're being pushed. Like, Spirit is pushing you in quite an uncomfortable direction. I'm actually seeing like the ice break, like someone walking across like a frozen lake and the ice is breaking behind them, and you're going to have to keep moving. Like, you can't go back now, and it's catching up. Like, you're being pushed now towards safety. That's what Spirit's saying. They're pushing you towards a safer place. It's like this current situation just isn't healthy. It's not good for you. There's quite a lot of toxicity around you. So Spirit's moving you towards something much better. We have the 8 of Wands, communication. It's so important you speak up. I'm just getting you need to speak up, you need to speak loud, you need to speak clearly. There's going to be like a bit of an explosion of feelings around this full moon, and it could cause some arguments, but as long as you stay balanced and grounded, rise above the conflict and speak clearly, I don't see a problem. If you end up arguing with someone, then you've got a lesson to learn as well, because you're slipping back into low vibrational behaviour. Like I said, this is a test. Yeah, we have the Ace of Cups. If you can speak clearly, there is a new beginning here with the Page of Pentacles. If you can speak nice and clearly, there is a lot of positivity here, and there's a chance of reconciliation because we have the 6 of Cups on the bottom. It could be that you end up arguing with your parents around this full moon, but group number 2, there's a lot of good things coming from this. You just need to make sure that you are very mindful of your own actions, your own behaviour, and speaking up for yourself, defending your beliefs, but doing it from a very balanced and grounded place. It's like, you know, make sure you're having like an honest and clear conversation. Just no shouting. And then we have 3D, third dimension. So this is all about like your 3D world right now. This is going to be things around you which are changing. There's going to be shifts in your environment, in your work, in your relationships. You're going to see these shifts like physically manifest. Okay, that is all for group 2. Let me move on to group 3. Hi, okay. On to group number 3. We're going to use the Witch's Tarot for this. So what I'm seeing for group 3 straight away is that there's a mask, so there's something coming off here. You're being guided to look at everyone's perspective, so make sure you're putting yourself in other people's shoes here. But yeah, the mask is coming off group number 3. I'm not going to take all that. I feel like someone, the person you're connected to has been listening to what you've had to say, but maybe hasn't been like engaging in conversation, or maybe you felt like what you were saying was falling upon deaf ears, like they just weren't listening to you. But actually they have been listening. They've been listening very closely. They're just trying to find the answers themselves. They're trying to come to their own conclusion here. They've had a mask on. They have been deceptive. They've not been honest. They've been trying to be something inauthentic. Perhaps you've been inauthentic as well. You know, you've not been revealing your true self, and that's changing. I feel like actually you or the person you're connected to, it's like when you wear a mask, you feel safer, you feel protected, you know, you feel like you don't have to be vulnerable. And I'm getting there's a huge fear of vulnerability around group number 3, but that is shifting. There's really good things happening for this group. I can feel it already. There's a lot of colour coming in your life after this mask is being taken off. And we've got the Tower to make it happen. The Tower with the Five of Swords is saying there's going to be like divine intervention to create changes to get this argument to stop. I'm getting this divine intervention to make this fighting stop. It could be that there's been blocking, or there's been just like arguments or petty behaviour. Like there is a Tower moment which is striking to get more peace and harmony here. Things are happening for you guys, group 3. Yeah, King of Cups. Someone's coming in with a lot more love. Someone's approaching you with like an offer and stability. Moving away from the arguments into a much more loving energy. Queen of Cups. This is like strong divine counterpart energy here, guys. Group number 3, like you two are both opening up to love again. You're both embodying this King and Queen of Cups energy, which is all about love and harmony and peace and affection. This is your person, and there is going to be divine intervention here to get you two to stop fighting, stop arguing, stop blocking each other, stop with the pettiness. Yeah, we have the Queen of Swords. Wow, it could be that there's a karmic involved here, because I'm getting with the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords, it could be that there's been a karmic person involved here, and there's divine intervention here to get that to end, to get this fight, this third party situation to end. Yeah, we have the Hermit card. The Hermit is alone. Yeah, there's divine intervention here to get someone to go through some kind of spiritual awakening. To spend time on their own here with the Hermit card. This is definitely like, if there's a third party involved, it is ending a third party situation. Because ultimately, you two are divine counterparts. So, you know, this karmic partner does have to leave the picture. Yeah, we have the World card. So there's things completing for group number 3. I'm seeing like this green man is like the mask. Like the mask is coming off. Someone has been hiding behind a mask. Someone's been hiding away behind a mask, and that is being lifted. I'm hearing that I'm coming back for you. So this person is taking the mask off and then coming in with their true selves. And with the Eight of Pentacles, it did actually come out in reverse, and I wasn't going to take it in reverse, but Spirit just reminded me that it fell in reverse. So this Eight of Pentacles is like someone is not able to distract themselves anymore. You know, this is like getting you to stop thinking about career and other things, and to start facing the truth. Yeah. We have the Hanged Man. This is a change in perspective. It's a change in this situation, in this connection. Things are coming off hold here. I'm getting that... I'm actually getting that you are the one who has been distracting yourself with work, and your person might have been distracting themselves with a karmic partner. And as a result, that situation is changing. There's a change in perspective here. Things are happening for group number 3. Yeah, Four of Cups. There's been some kind of rejection in the past here. And Ten of Swords. Wow, there was a lot of betrayal and pain here for group 3. Like, this is a lot of deceptive energy that I'm getting. Like, someone basically just wasn't ready to give you anything, wasn't ready to accept your offer. But there is an energy of a new beginning. There's a fresh start coming for group 3. Like, this cycle has ended. I feel like this person right now in this Ten of Swords energy, they have to take the mask off. They can't keep it on any longer. We have the Magician. I'm sure that's come out in all 3 groups now. So this is about reclaiming your power, stepping into alignment with the universe. I'm getting like creating powerful change. I'm getting huge pains in my heart center as I'm channeling this. So this is creating huge, huge change. We have the King of Swords. Could be that you both got a karmic partner, or you're both got someone else involved in the picture here. Only take that if it resonates, because it might not resonate for everyone. But it could be that both of you are seeing other people, and that is changing. If not, there's communication coming. Yep, Six of Swords. We're moving forwards now. Moving towards a much calmer time. This really is the end of arguments, group number 3. Like, this full moon is all about stopping that conflict. Moving towards the sun here. Moving towards... Okay, what I'm getting now is that actually you're moving away from, like, coldness. There's been a lot of, like, harsh words in this connection. A lot of dishonesty. Yeah, like, someone not expressing their emotions, not revealing their true feelings or their love for you. And that is changing. So now you're moving towards a place which is much brighter, much better. And with the Page of Swords, I am getting there's going to be communication here. There's going to be clarity coming in. Like, things are going to start moving again for group 3. Someone is returning with a lot of passion. Yeah, 9 of Pentacles. This person's triggered because you're single and having fun. You're enjoying yourself. Or they just feel your energy, just living your best life, and it's triggering them to come back in. Okay, let's get one last card, group 3. Okay, we've got 2. 9 of Wands and 8 of Wands. Let your guard down and this person's going to communicate. As soon as you let that guard down, this person is coming in with a message. And we have independence. Your independence is what is triggering a lot of anxiety in this person, a lot of fear. You know, they're feeling you really in alignment, living your best life, and they are realizing that they want to be with you here. They're stepping into a much more loving energy after being quite cold. They've spent some time going through a spiritual awakening here, and they know that they've rejected you in the past, but they're ready to take their mask off. This divine intervention really is getting the arguments and the conflict to stop for group number 3. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed that pick a card reading. Let me know in the comments what resonates, and also what happens for you guys around this full moon. Send you so much love and light. I hope you've enjoyed that.